Welcome to Definitive Style Live. I'm so excited that you're here today. I am live in Diva Lani's style. I just first want to just take a minute and just really, I just want to honor everybody of what's going on in your life. Honor everything that's going on in our world right now, and to know that, I am praying every day for just the resolution of all this, and that we all we get through it. I'm going to say that we get through it in a really peaceful manner. So I wanted to continue what I'm doing. I'm more excited than ever. Hello everybody, I'm so glad that you're here. And I am having so much fun watching you interact in this community, because I know what I stand for, and I stand for excellence. And what does that mean? It's about showing up and being the best version of who we are as women, as business women, as mothers, as daughters, of where we are in our life, and being the best version of who we are. So that's why I am continuing this. So first of all, I want to thank you for all your great words of, we were talking about Iris. This week is about first impressions. And as you looked at Iris, oops, I want to tell you, someone has a blower over here, so there's some noise going on. But anyways, you looked at Iris and you described her. I'm going to look at my notes here because there's so many awesome words. There was iconic, there was confident, there was vivacious, eclectic, spirited, alive. And you know, that is what we do, is we look at a visual. When our brains don't know somebody or do know somebody, and instantly our brains are evaluating a first impression when we look at somebody. So today I want to offer 3 ideas as you move forward, because we are doing so many, our life may become more virtual. This is going to become more of the norm than it isn't. And so it's really stepping into that virtuality, if you will, and how do you continue to make a great first impression? So I want to start with really, number one is evaluating. Looking at your online presence, whether it's you are on Facebook Lives, whether it's your LinkedIn, whether you're on Zoom calls, is your presence is still about showing up in your excellence, is being the best version of who you are. So when you're evaluating, maybe it's your picture, maybe you are coming in live, are you looking okay? Is it just fine? Are you comfy? Or is it some of those words how you described Iris? Is it awesomeness? Is it alive? Is it fabulous? So this is a time, we have this extra time, is that we do get to kind of sit back a little bit and evaluate, how do I want to step forward in a better version of who I am and how I'm showing up? Number 2, the great thing is you get to decide, how do you want to be remembered? Is you get to fill in the blank. If right now you're over here and you're saying, okay, I look fine, I look okay, I look comfy, but you want to step into that more aliveness, more spirited, more vivacious, more confidentness, is you get to decide. And maybe you have a colleague, or you have somebody in your life kind of reevaluating what does from the waist up, if you're doing virtual business online, is what does that look like, and how do I want to be remembered when I show up? So number 1, we're evaluating, where are you right now? And number 2, you get to decide where you want to go. Number 3 is I want to give you some ideas, is how do you start that process? So today I'm actually going to use myself as an example. So I have on one of my favorite colors. So that was last week's topic, is color, alive with color. So I put on one of my favorite royal blue blazers that I love, and a beautiful blue scarf, multicolored, that I love. And I do know from the waist up, it looks great. So this is an easy way. So I'm going to kind of strip away this, and I'm going to show you where I started this morning. So this is get the bra strap here off. This is a new black little jumpsuit that I bought from Dee Villani. And as you can say, I can show up like this. And it's fine, and it's fine, and maybe so what I want to actually suggest is think about adding that third piece. So I have my outfit on, I have my shoes, and I'm adding the third piece of the necklace. So maybe that's it. Maybe it's a really beautiful statement necklace that you want to add. So it can be as simple as that. The next thing, it might be adding a jacket. It might be that third piece is adding your favorite color. And I just really want to encourage you, inspire you to step into some of those favorite colors, because it mirrors back to others a little bit about who you are. Is we know color has a personality. So this is a third piece that I could add. And then, as you saw when we started, I added, it could be that I just also add the scarf, but I did add the scarf here that gives it a little bit more texture, gives it a little bit more personality. This, I'm not saying to add all these pieces, it may just be that one piece. I want to show you too, I pulled out a few ideas here. So this is just a very solid, plain, you can't see it, has a tiny bit of texture in here, but I added the necklace. So just something as simple as this is filling in that open space can give you that little bit more aliveness that you're looking for. Here is another royal blue with this beautiful scarf. And how I like to think about scarves is scarves are a piece of art. And it's your way of adding that memorable piece of you, just like Iris added the memorableness of who she is. In fact, Iris, I want to give you a little tip about her, is I don't know if it's still available, but there was a whole documentary of her on Netflix a while back that is fantastic if you want to go watch her. But she talks about every morning she goes to her closet and she feels like it's her art. And so I know that most of us aren't as artistic as Iris is, but it's all about, and I started this whole community about, how do you reveal your radiance? How do we see more of who you are? And that comes into your first impression. And then last, here's a jacket, and it might just be the collar. It might be the buttons that bring that attention when you're looking, when you're doing your business virtually and you're just from the waist up. So the 3 ideas: first, we need to evaluate where we are right now. Second, we need to decide, what is that fill in the blank for me? How do I want to be memorable and show up? And then the third idea is adding that third piece, whether it's a jacket, whether it's a scarf, whether it's a beautiful necklace. I would love to hear from you below in the comments. So we talked about Iris's immediately. What was that one word on how we described Iris? I would love to know, what is that one word how you would like to be described? So we have more to come this week on First Impressions, and I look forward to our continued relationship. If you are curious, you have more questions, feel free to personal message me. I would love to continue to expand on first impressions and how I might be able to help you. And in the meantime, enjoy where you are, step out, and stand in your excellence. I'm Annette Bond, the owner of Definitive Style. Bye.